Hello, everyone. Welcome to EMILY.RPA Academy, the easiest general-purpose RPA tutorial channel to get started. This course introduces the input and output of the Excel Analyzer module. The Excel Analyzer module can read Excel files in a specified path and output multiple TXT text files after compiling the data. If users have the need to analyze Excel file data and need to compile the analyzed results into TXT files, they can use Excel Analyzer module to do so. Excel Analyzer module is usually used to generate relay data, save the analyzed result as TXT text file, and then use other modules to read this text file to compile the result. The next section describes the input variable of the Excel Analyzer module. The input variable of Excel Analyzer module is formatted as an array of objects. Emily will read the Excel file on the specified path and organize the data into the input variable according to the settings in the Excel Analyzer interface. In other words, the settings of the Excel Analyzer module interface are closely related to the appearance of the input variable. For more details about the header row settings, you can refer to the video about the header row settings. Next, we will actually let Emily read an Excel file and print out what the input looks like after reading. First, prepare the Excel file you want to read. The Excel file I prepared contains 2 columns of data, product and price. Next, turn on the Emily training mode. Enter the Excel Analyzer module. Click the Pick button to select the Excel file to be read. When the configuration is complete, press the Debug button to open the Debug utility and switch to the console page. Then type console.log input in the code editor. Press the Test button to run the test. See what is printed on the Debug console page. Emily organizes the data in the Excel file into an input variable. After expanding the input variable, you can see each piece of data. Each object in the input variable represents a row of data, and the key in the object represents the column name, and the value is the value in the cell. Without any setting in the Excel Analyzer module interface, the column name will be represented as A, B, C column. Without any configuration in the Excel Analyzer module interface, the input variable is presented in a way that is difficult to understand. We will try to adjust the Excel Analyzer module interface to make the input variable more understandable. Go back to the Excel Analyzer module and press the Detect button when the data cell is A1. Then you will see that Emily automatically detects the data in the A1 row and puts it into the header field to set the header row. The function of the Detect button is to set the data of the header row automatically according to the current settings of the rows on the data cell. If your header row is in the first row, set it to A1 and press the Detect button. If your header column is in the second row, set it to A2 and press the Detect button again, and so on. Next, we need to set the starting point for reading data, which is the data cell field. Since the first row of our data is the header row, the data start point is from A2. So we set the data cell to A2. After setting, press Test again and check the Debug console page to see how the input variable is different from what you just saw. You can see that because of the header setting, the key in each object becomes the name set on the header. And because of the data cell setting, the data in the array does not have the header row data. This makes it easier and more understandable to use code to handle the input variable. Let's take a look at the output variable in the Excel Analyzer module. In the Excel Analyzer module, the function of the output variable is to output the specified information as text files. The output variable is formatted as an object. Each key in the object represents the file name of a text file. Each value corresponding to each key is the content of the text file. Take the output in the screen as an example. The first key, output_filename, in the output object represents the output of a text file named output_filename.txt, and the value corresponding to the key is the content of the text file. If there are more than one key value in the output object, Emily will output more than one text file. So after Emily outputs according to the variable output in the screen, it will output two text files like the picture below. Next, we will actually write the code to organize the specific information in the Excel file into text files. There are two goals for the next step. The first goal is to sum up the prices of all the products in the Excel table and output the sum as a text file called total.txt. The second goal is to calculate the average price of all products and output the average price as a text file called average.txt. Back to the Excel Analyzer module. The related code can be found in the online document of the Excel Analyzer module. In the code, a variable total is declared to store the summed price. Next, the price of each item in the input will be summed up to total. Finally, we will output another text file called average.txt. Here, we use the lodash function to calculate the average of the price. If you want to know more about lodash, you can refer to the lodash online documentation and the lodash introduction video. After writing, open the workspace. Press the test button to test the execution. After execution, Emily will export the files to the workspace. You can see that two text files, total.txt and average.txt, are generated, which record the sum of prices and the average of prices respectively. When finished, press the Save button to save the module function. In the training mode, test and upload the skill. This is the content of this course. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment or post a question on the official forum. Thank you. We will see you next time.